Grand Rising and Rise and Shine, guys. I had the best night yesterday. I really did. Lots of learning, lots of lessons, lots of realizations. Just a nice day for sure. It was definitely a nice day. The seafood boil was amazing. I'm so excited that it came out really good. I'm about to get up, guys. Normally, like I said, there are certain days where I just literally allow myself to sleep, but I didn't want to sleep this late today because I actually have to get up and go get a few things to make these little hors d'oeuvres and stuff for my sister's thing. So I'm gonna lay down for like 10 more minutes while I listen to some affirmations, as a matter of fact. Guys, I'm telling you, don't be sleeping on these meditations, bro. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to my affirmations, say a quick prayer, and then get up and take a shower and get ready and go, because I gotta start cooking. Right, let me put you actually right in front of here. So basically, these are the videos that I'm gonna do, like I said, on Saturdays, kind of like productive day. And this is kind of like working, right? Because I was hired to do this kind of like little mini catering deal. And so it's my first one. Like I said, I'm super excited. Even though it's for my family, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just super excited about it. And so one of the things that I like to do, and I know not a lot of people do it because a lot of people just do everything at the end, but as I'm cooking, I like to clean up. I don't know what it is about it. I just feel like it makes things move along a lot smoother, because it's just, while something's baking, while something's having to sit or whatever, it's like, instead of sitting down, just clean up. You know what I'm saying? Like, have it done. I just feel like it puts you ahead of the game. You know, like, it gives you just that quick step up where you're like, oh, okay, like, that's done, that's out the way. I'm like ahead of the game. And that's kind of like what I like to always do. So I just figured I would record myself for you guys, doing the dishes, like cleaning up as I'm baking and as I'm cooking. And I'm so excited because I still have the deviled eggs, and she's not expecting that. I'm throwing that in there as kind of like a little mini surprise. And so I'm just excited. And I found these little mini containers that my mom gave me for cupcakes, and because I'm making the mini cheesecakes or whatever, it's perfect. Let me show you guys. So I could put like 2 and then stack 1, so they could be like 3 and 3, so 6. So it's like, and it's like a nice little presentation. I was like, oh my God, how cute. What the heck is this? A piece of onion? I don't even know where the hell it came from. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. And I don't know what I should do, because this is what I'm thinking. Sorry, I feel like my pants are so big that they keep like falling down. And I'm gonna have to wash my hands again because I just can't. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Every time I'm fussing with pants or something, I'm like, I gotta clean up. So anyway, so what I'm thinking about, I literally burnt the shit out of myself. You guys seen that here first. That shit fucking went and burnt the shit out of me. Holy Lord. Ow. Well, I'm desanitized now. Jesus Christmas. Anywho, in the shrimp, so you know how sometimes people put like mango in with the red onions and stuff like that, whatever. I was thinking, I don't know if I want to do it or not 100%. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I do have like mini pineapple chunks, because I feel like apples won't do it. It has to be either like a mango or like pineapple, like something sweet, like a sweet fruit, or like even strawberries. I could probably take the rest of the strawberries that I have and throw them in there, and it could probably be refreshing. But that's what I'm thinking. So I don't know. I'm gonna sit down and take a break to make sure I'm mindful and I'm watchful of the mini cheesecakes. And then I'm going to get started on the rest of the stuff because I have plenty of time. Guys, so this is what I was doing when I was done cleaning up. My mom had sent me more of these, and so I took the bags, you know, and I put them because I'm all about, listen, I just rather it be somewhat really truly organized, you know what I mean? Like, I just can't. Meds and stuff like that's up there. And then I just washed everything, guys, sorry. And then I kind of put all the popcorns here, the marshmallows here, and I mixed a bunch of snacks here, you know, but like I try to keep it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing. So one of the things that I do, and we were talking about it the other day on the live, is meal plan, right? Like, sometimes I'll sit and make a plan. Sometimes I don't, you know, like I kind of go with what I feel like I said, but what I do always do is I always try to keep a mental note. You know what I'm saying? About like what I want to cook. And I always keep a mental note of what I have on hand, right? So for example, there's a lady that, I feel like very out of breath today because I've been doing a lot of stuff. There's a lady that I love on YouTube. Her name is Jordan Page, all right? I think it's cheapfreefun.com or something like that. But anyway, her name is Jordan Page, all right? And she has a lot of fun things, a lot of productivity things that I really love. Stuff for kids, you know, stuff about cooking, stuff about planning, shit like that. All that stuff, budgeting, everything, right? One of the things that I love that she does that I adapted, that I started doing, is called shelf cooking. Now, shelf cooking, she explains it very quickly, very briefly. What it is that you plan your meals basically based on what you have on hand, right? So obviously you have to start somewhere. So when I first started doing this, I initially took kind of like a mental inventory of what I had on hand, and then I based my meals based off of that. And then once things were done, I would have to start, you know what I'm saying? Like from scratch. You feel what I'm saying? So with the things that I literally recently just did groceries, like literally just like maybe like last week or like a week and a half. And I've actually this year, again, like I said, 2022 is all about accountability, right? I've actually been very, very adamant about a certain amount of money to spend every week for based off me and Micah. Even though, you know, sometimes I throw a little extra because with the recipes and the cooking videos and things like that, I might throw like a little extra to do something a little extra chuchi, you know, or whatever. But basically, I try not to go over like a certain, you know, type of amount, because I feel like with what this lady was saying, Jordan Page, about how much, you know, per family member should be spent a week, is totally true and totally doable, you know. So I started adapting that to kind of like my lifestyle, like what she has said. And so one of the things that she was talking about is shelf cooking. And again, what that is that you look at what you have on hand, right? Take a mental inventory. You could take a physical inventory as well if you want to roll like that, you know, so you could be extra chuchi. And I plan my meals around that. All right. So we're going to go now. We're going to go and see what we have. I know that I have some meat. I know I have shrimp still. Again, I have frozen shrimp. I have rice. I have plenty of rice. I have crackers. There's cereal. There are some breakfast items that we could use up this week, right? And then I have frozen veggies. We have some frozen meat here as well. I still have plenty of veggies. I have asparagus. I have corn. I have pineapples. I have something here for breakfast. I have potatoes. I have sausage. There's still, I have spinach here still. There's bread here for Micah. There's still pizzas here. There's some totones, frozen totones there. And there's nuggets and all that stuff there. Okay, so now I know, mental check, right, of what I have mentally, like in my freezer. As far as snacks and everything like that too. All right, so, ooh, that milk is still good for the end of the week. And I have a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so I have some fruit. I have water still. We have juice here. Yep, I think we're good. Good. Okay, I'm good. I have veggies there. I know what veggies I have there. I have bok choy still. I have zucchini. I have some, I'm out of cucumber. I'm out of tomatoes. So I have to plan around that, right? I got to work around that. I still have Mexican items as well. The cotijas cheese. I have the refried beans. I have pineapple chunks as well. Micah still has some Vienna sausages that he loves. I have lentils. I have beets here and stuff like that. I still have stuff to make like rice. I have pancake mix there. So I'm taking a mental note, right? And then Micah still has snacks here. So there's plenty of snacks that he's got to use up before I do like another big snack run. Because I don't know if any other moms are like that. But like, you know how like sometimes they tell you, oh, you know, go to Costco or go to BJ's or whatever. Get like a big bulk of stuff. Here's the thing. I love that. Don't get me wrong. And I feel like for big families, that really is worth it. If you have like a big family, like maybe 3 kids and up, or maybe even 2 kids, because then it'll be 4 of you. Like, I feel like for me and Micah, it's not worth it for me to go and get like big bulk items because he gets bored very quickly. So do I, you know. I'm able to stick with something for a long period of time, even if I get bored with it, because I'm the type that I'll be like, well, I got to use it because I bought it. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me, he gets very bored very easily. And so I want for him, he's a growing boy still, I want for him to have variety. So I told him after this round of like the stuff that he needs to start eating up before it like expires and stuff like that, because I don't want money to go down the drain. I'm going to start not buying that much stuff like that in bulk. There's no point for me. I realized that like there's no point for me to do it that way because a lot of things will go to waste that way. And so I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? So now I've taken a mental check about what I'm going to do. And then I still have potatoes. I still have potatoes here as well. And I have some fruit. So what I'm thinking, and I have some quinoa. So the grains that I have are quinoa. I still have, again, I said I have rice. I have pasta. I have Spanish rice as well. That I could put, you know, like it's pre-made type of thing. Like I have to make it, but like all the spices, everything's ready to go for me. And then I have like shake and bake there. Again, I said I have like asparagus. I have vegetables. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to make the videos based this week off around shelf cooking. You know, basically like what I have on hand. You know what I mean? And so the next portion of this video is going to be me sitting down, playing around, and thinking out loud about the stuff that I have on hand and what can I make in order for it to be like shelf cooking. The one thing I do want to check is the pastry date, because Wednesday I wanted to make those apple bombs that seem so simple, but so tasty and delicious and healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to check the pastry. If not, that means I have to try to figure out a different like pastry or dessert to make that day, which I feel like I could probably make something. I feel like I could whip something up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. So the next portion of this video is going to be that. We're going to figure out how we're going to shelf cook, and then we're going to make our list for the week. And obviously it's going to be different from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because those are the days that I do the lives with the cooking. So I'll definitely figure something to do real nice. You know what I mean? We'll try to make like a nice bougie meal based out of the things that I have with the shelf cooking. All right. And so that's what we're going to do. Like I said, 2022 accountability. Let's do it. I know I sound like a broken record and I'm probably going to be saying it for like a long time, but I just feel like let's manifest it, right? Like, let's just bring it to existence. Let's keep thinking that way, thinking things that are going to raise our vibration, things that are going to give us capability for our highest self, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, guys, I hope that you guys can, kind of see me a little bit here. I'm trying to figure out this whole lighting thing and everything because it's getting a little silly, if I'm being honest. It's just getting a little silly. So I'm trying to figure this out. But for now, I just wanted to, like I said, I want to make a video for you guys for Saturday productivity day, or whatever the case, right? So I took these pages out of my A5. And as I was talking about earlier, the shelf cooking, I want to sit and figure out what I want to plan out for the week, right? So I'm going to separate it by days, right? So I have Monday here. I'm going to leave enough space. you know, to kind of give me an idea to plan for the day. And then I'll do Wednesday down here. And then I'll just do Thursday and Friday. And on Saturday and Sunday, I don't really, I don't know if anybody else is like me, but like Saturdays and Sundays is kind of like whatever's there is there. You know what I'm saying? Like Saturday and Sunday is like whatever's there, savage for yourself. Like you run through it and it's just whatever days. Because I spend so much time during the week, you know what I'm saying, doing all this that I'm like, nope, let me get this going. All right, so now all the inventory that I took earlier, like a mental inventory, I do know that I have lots of rice. I do have quinoa as the staples of like the grains. And I do have pasta. So I have pasta, quinoa, rice. As far as meat, I have chicken thighs, I think I have there. And then I also have shrimp there. Let's see. So I do have cereal that I bought this week, vanilla almond cereal. And Micah has cereal there as well. So I think I'm going to keep it easy going this week because since we're going to be doing the shelf cooking, I want to get rid of what we have here. I want to use what we have, right? So that's the whole point of planning around that. So with everything that I have on hand, I want to this week focus on and show you guys how I'm going to plan the meals based on what I have. So I recently just got cereal, like I said. So I think that cereal, and I still have yogurt there as well. And we could use up the fruits and stuff. So I think Monday I'm going to do cereal and fruit for breakfast. All right. And I think I'm going to do that also on Wednesday. And then Friday, we'll just do the cereal because I think we'll be out of fruit by then. So we'll just do the cereal on Friday. And I'm going to need milk by Thursday. So I'm just making a mental note. Okay, so I'm going to need milk by Thursday. Probably by Wednesday, but we'll see. Okay, and so let's see. So for Monday, I want to kind of go with the theme of Meatless Monday. And usually for lunch or like dinner, you know, I always eat a late lunch anyway. And so I consider like when I'm making dinner, it's kind of like my lunch and dinner into one, if that makes sense. So for Micah actually here, I think I'm going to have him use up his Lunchables. So I think for Micah, I'm going to have him use up his Lunchables this week. So I'm gonna say Lunchables for him on Wednesday as well. Lunchables, because he's got quite a few that he hasn't used. And then we'll do Friday. We'll do Lunchables as well. Yeah, we'll do Lunchables on Friday as well for lunch. So that's gonna be for breakfast Friday. All right. So let's see what else. And for me, like I said, I always do like the lunch/dinner. So we still need breakfast here, lunch here, and dinner here. We need dinner here. We still need breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. And we have breakfast, lunch, and then dinner for Friday. I'll figure maybe pizza. We have pizza in the freezer. We'll do pizza. I could do like a homemade pizza for myself with veggies. So homemade veggie pizza, because I do have veggies. I have frozen veggies I could do, and I have a lot of cheese. So I could do cheese. Let's see. So you know what? I think for dinner, I'm going to make the quesadillas Monday night. And then I think I could probably try to do the cashew cream. Because I don't have any more sour cream. So I'm going to use what I have on hand, which I do have cashews. I just remembered, right? So cashew cream with the quesadillas for dinner. And then for Micah, I'm going to make him nuggets that day. Well, actually, no, it's meatless. So I think maybe I'll give him... No, it's fine. For him, he needs that hardiness. So for him, I'm going to make nuggets. And I'll probably give him fruit with this as well. So I'll probably give him like a side of fruit. All right, so then Tuesday, I think for breakfast, I'm going to do my veggie bar that I have, veggie frozen bar that I have. It has, it's like a frozen wrap, you know, like it just has like veggies in it. And then I think for Micah that day for breakfast, I'll make him an egg with his sausages. So eggs and sausage for him for breakfast. For lunch, I think we'll do mac and cheese for him. For myself, do I have lettuce wrapped there? I think I have lettuce there. I have to think. I think for dinner this night right here, I think I might just do a pasta. Veggie for me, and then I think for Mike, I have meatballs there for him. So I'll do meatballs and pasta for him, I think, that night. So let's go over. Let's quickly take an inventory. So Monday, we're doing cereal and fruit for breakfast. Lunchables for Micah for lunch. For me, I'm going to do the quesadillas with the cashew cream. And then for dinner for him, we're going to do the nuggets and fruit. So we're good. So Monday's good. Tuesday, veggie frozen wrap for me for breakfast. Micah, egg and sausage. Lunch, mac and cheese for him. For me, I'm going to do the pasta veggie stuff. And then that'll be my lunch / dinner. And then I'll do the meatballs and pasta for him that night. So Tuesday's also done. Wednesday, cereal and fruit for breakfast again. Lunchables for him. And then let's figure out what we're going to do for dinner. I think I'm going to do coconut chicken with white rice. Because I have chicken thighs. And, yeah, I think I'm going to go for coconut chicken with white rice for dinner. And then for Micah, he could have the white rice with something else, or he could try that coconut chicken. But I'm going to keep using what I have on hand, so I'm not going to get him anything different. Okay. So Thursday, let's see what we have for Thursday. I think Thursday I'm going to do my Mexican breakfast that I love. Because I have the refried beans, I have the cotija cheese, and I have eggs. So I'm going to make my Mexican breakfast. And then for Micah, I think I'm going to attempt to make him, I'm going to try and see if he wants to eat that as well. If he doesn't want to eat that and he wants cereal, he could have cereal as a backup. I'm going to put cereal as backup just so he could use up the cereal. Because like I said, I'm just trying to do the shelf cooking this week. That's the whole point. So that once we go into a new month of doing like brand new groceries or something like that, or really going to get stuff, you at least know the stuff that you need. You can replace, you know? I'm trying to think of what to make Thursday for dinner. I think I might try to make that quinoa salad. With the black beans, the corn, you know, sriracha sauce. And then if I have leftover meat, you know, from one of these nights or whatever, I could probably put it into the quinoa salad. So I think I might do that salad. I'm going to see if Micah wants to try that as well. If all else fails here, a backup that I could have for him would be, I can either make him some shrimp and make like a sushi roll for him or something like that. You know what I mean? Or he can have like a sandwich, like a grilled cheese or something like that. Actually, he has one of his, I'm going to change for Thursday. He has his breakfast sandwich that he has. Yeah, so he could have a breakfast sandwich. And I think Friday we both have breakfast sandwiches. So we're going to do breakfast sandwiches in case we don't want cereal. And we don't have to get milk until later that weekend anyway. Then that'll be perfect. So breakfast sandwiches. So, and then lunch, let's see. Lunchables. So I think that day, I'm trying to think. It's the last couple of places here. Let's see. I put grilled cheese here. Right? Quinoa salad here. I'm gonna say quinoa salad. I could probably put some shrimp in there or something. Shrimp or veggies, like I said. And then I think I'm gonna do that for like lunch/dinner. And then if there's any leftovers Thursday, then I'll have leftovers if I get hungry on Thursday. So we're good there. So all right, so Wednesday, we got Wednesday done. Thursday, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We got Thursday done. And then Friday, we have the breakfast sandwiches or cereal. We're saying Lunchables and then homemade veggie pizza. Okay. And then for me, for lunch/dinner, whatever leftovers as well. Any leftovers or like a mini snack or something if I get hungry in between. Okay. Not bad. See, it only takes like maybe under 15 minutes to really sit. And then you have your whole week planned out. And you already are planning on stuff with the stuff that you already have. You know what I mean? You don't have to run out. I don't have to run out this week anywhere. I have drinks here. Like, I don't have to run out. I don't have to do anything. So that's the most important thing. I think that's what matters like the most, I feel, is because it just feels like it just feels like such an accomplishment as well, you know, because now I'm going to write this up nicely because this was just me scrapping a little bit, you know, just to give you an idea about how I'm like going down, putting the BLD, breakfast, lunch, dinner, like just kind of figuring it out and then stating the kind of cooking that I'm trying to do this week, which is the shelf cooking, basically using up what I have, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of like inspiration and maybe gives you an idea or like a different idea, a different way of looking at it. And gives you a little bit of inspiration, like I said, so that you can get out there and start, you know, cooking different ways and having fun with it and just kind of saving money at the same time, you know, like be productive. Like, I mean, who doesn't want to get better, right? So fuck it. So, yeah, that's what we have. And then, like I said, Saturday and Sunday are kind of like whatever days. There may be like takeout or something those days, you know what I mean? And we'll discuss that in another video, I'm sure, like how, you know, to budget for things like this and shit like that. So, yeah, that's what I have. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this productivity video for the day. And let me get it uploaded for y'all. Bye, guys.